this budget-friendly TV might be better than I thought. Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at Samsung's UN58CU7000. Now, this is going to be the 58-inch version, but they do have some other sizes. I just think this is the most practical for most people, especially at this price point. Now, we do have a lot to cover, so we're going to talk about everything from the design, the user experience, the picture quality, and of course, connectivity and audio. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, the CU7000 has a pretty sleek design. This model actually looks fairly good for being a budget model. It is thicker than the CU8000, but it actually does have this neat three-sided bezel-less design, and it's Titan gray. The back of the model is plastic, but it does have this nice kind of sketched design, so it doesn't look bad. Something you could really appreciate is that this setup of this TV doesn't require any tools. And what I mean by that is the stands, you don't actually have to screw and put them together. They come in the box ready to go. All you have to do is slide and click them into place. This makes for setup a lot easier and quicker. And if you watch your TV, hung on the wall and that's your preference, then this probably doesn't even matter to you, but it's definitely worth mentioning for those who are going to put these on an entertainment center. Now, as far as the picture quality, this CU7000 isn't anything landmark, groundbreaking. I mean, this is, again, still a budget TV, but it does come with their upgraded Crystal processor, and obviously it's 4K like all the other TVs nowadays. Having that processor and the ability to do 4K upscaling is definitely going to improve that sharpness. And if you're not familiar with 4K upscaling, essentially what it is it just takes a smaller image and scales it up to a larger image, so from 1080 to 4K, and then replaces all those missing pixels essentially with what it thinks would be, there if it was shot in higher resolution. So this is something that, having is definitely going to sharpen your image. It is an LED TV, specifically an edge-lit panel. So the thing here is that if you have, like a sun in dark space around it, you might see a little bit of fading. I would say most, bright scenes aren't really an issue though, because everything is kind of laid out pretty well. So if you're a huge moviegoer, you're someone who's really invested into their movies, then you might be looking more for something like an OLED. It also has pure color, which is basically just going to improve that color. Because it's not a QLED, I think this is a necessary feature to make sure that it keeps up. It also has HDR, not HDR10+, but it does have HDR, so that's good as well. Now, as far as gaming, this TV is 60 Hz. So if you have a PS4 or an older Xbox, it's going to be fine. It'll work for what you need it for. But if you have one of those new consoles like the PS5 or the new Xbox, you're going to want to get a TV that has 120 Hz, because if you don't, then you're not actually going to get the benefits of having 120 FPS. If you're more of a casual gamer, then this shouldn't really affect you. And it does have the motion accelerator, which will help, smooth in as much as it possibly can. But, 120 Hertz is one of those, more upper to mid-level TV, features. Now, something cool with the 2023 model is that it actually does come with the only QLED feature, Game Hub. It actually comes with that now in the CU7000. And Game Hub's really cool because you can connect your controller to the TV just through Bluetooth and, cloud game essentially off of the Xbox Game Pass. You don't even have to have a console plugged in. So again, good for the casual gamers. If you're out there playing Call of Duty or Fortnite where, graphics are pretty intense, you're probably going to want a dedicated console and, a slightly better TV anyway, but it's important that I mention that. It also has Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa compatibility as well, so you can just throw this right into your smart home. And if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Operating system. What operating system are we running? Well, we're running the same one that we run in all the other QLEDs, and that's the Tizen 7.0. It's pretty easy to navigate through, and this is something where, if you're buying a premium TV, it'll be a little bit more responsive than, something like the CU7000, but it's still a lot better than a lot of the TVs out there. It also comes with a pretty basic remote and access to all those favorite apps like Netflix, Disney+, etc. Also, if you ever misplace your remote, you can connect this TV to your smart things so that you can use your phone as a remote. And this is helpful in case maybe it fell through the couch and you really don't feel like digging for it, or you honestly just can't find it. So it's good to have that set up. I'd probably recommend doing that when you're, initially setting up your TV. Now, as far as connections go, the TV comes with a USB port, Ethernet port, 3 HDMI ports, and they are 2.0, not 2.1, so you only get that 60 Hertz. It also has an optical port, and one of those HDMI ports I did forget to mention is eARC, so so you can plug your soundbar through eARC or optical, and that's about it for the connections. Now, the 58CU7000 has 2.0 channel adaptive sound downfiring speakers. It doesn't sound terrible, but I would definitely recommend getting a soundbar. As George Lucas famously said, sound is only 50% of the experience. So if you have a nice looking TV, but it doesn't sound good, you're basically cutting your experience in half. And I would argue that it could be even more than 50%. So, if you listen to this video, let me know which clip is more tolerable.
So this is an example of amazing video quality with terrible audio quality. Let's switch and see what sounds better.
Now, our video quality has decreased, but our audio quality has gone through the roof. Major improvements. What do you guys think? So yeah, having that soundbar is definitely going to make a huge difference. And not to mention, this TV does have the object tracking sound light, which will help out of the box, but it's nothing compared to a soundbar. Another bonus, and I think this is actually one of the bigger features for a mid-range TV like this, is the fact that this actually does come with Q-Symphony, which was originally reserved just for the QLED TVs. So now they've allowed that feature to be embedded into their, CU7000, 8000 line, and I think that's really cool. And if you're looking for a soundbar that's compatible with Q-Symphony, I really recommend the Q600C or the B, the older model, but 600 I think is probably the best bang for your buck and will make the most sense with this TV. If you want to go more overkill, you totally can, but I would probably try to stay around there. As far as encoding, it could do Dolby Digital Plus, multi-room link, object tracking, sound like I mentioned. So, what do I think of the 58CU7000? Well, first off, I think that the price is there. It's a well-priced TV. I think the design is pretty cool. It's not the best design that I've ever seen, but that's also because I review a lot of their premium TVs. So, the design looks good. The price is good, and the picture quality is pretty sharp. I wish it was a little bit brighter and there's a little bit more color, but again, that's why, there is so many different models, is because they try to give you something at every single price point. Now, if you guys are looking to pick one of these up, I'll leave some links down in the description for some special pricing. And, of course, we really do appreciate your support. If you're in the Phoenix Metro Valley, come down to our Tempe showroom and check this thing out. It'll be on display for a while. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.